things I was going to say. That's 10 seconds. Um, so my name is Maliesha of Mamaleelu Cold Brew. No, I don't need that. The last pitch I was at, I realized I had notes, but I didn't have water, and I learned that I need water more than notes. So hold on. We'll see how this goes. Um, First, I have an assistant, to Tamara. At some point, I'll let you know, Tamara. Go get ready. Go get ready. Okay. All right. So, yes, Maliesha, Mamaleelu Cold Brew. Oh, I have notes on my fingers, though. If you see me looking, that's what that is. That's who I am. Wild statement. Mamaleelu Cold Brew, this is what I feel inside, is inspiration, empowerment, and community, bottled up in a strong, black, bold bottle of the smoothest coffee to ever touch your lips. Okay. What? What is cold brew? I'm sure at this time most of you know. When I started in 2014, nobody knew. We're in the Midwest, you know. So I had to educate everybody what cold brew coffee was. But it is basically, it's a brew method that is just like percolator or percolation coffee or, espresso. They're all brew methods. So this brew method is a little different in that you use cold water to extract the good stuff out of the coffee beans or grinds. And it takes a longer time because you're using cold water and not any pressure, just time, the pressure of time. Um, so that's what cold brew is. I bottle it into a concentrate that you can then use to make your own fancy coffee drinks at home. It's smoother, less acidic. There's some health benefits to it. You can drink it hot or cold. In the winter, I love to use my milk frother and froth the milk, and then I don't have to go out and get anything. And yeah, so that's the gist of cold brew, what it is. And I'm in some stores in town, and just finally this year, I'm excited to announce that I just started doing ready to drinks. Ready to drinks is a sector in the beverage industry that is growing and set to grow. Especially millennials drink their coffee different. So ready to drinks doesn't necessarily mean coffee, but it means, you go into the store, you pick up, like think Coke or think Mamaleelu, and you pick up your can or bottle, you open it up, it's ready to drink. So I do have these now along with, I have a little display in the back that shows you my new canned products and shows you a picture of my family, meaning my son and my daughter, who are part of the Mamaleelu. I'm Mama, my son is Lee, and my little girl is Lou. How I came to that, am I on how? Yes. How I came to that name is many years ago, well, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I was a single mother of my son, who was 17 at the time, and then my daughter, who was just a baby, and I was unemployed and I was looking for, something to do. My job had ended and I was kind of in dire straits. So fast forward a little bit, I met a woman from Uganda and she told me, she used to call me Mama Lulu because I had my baby on me all the time. And she just encouraged me to look for opportunities. There was an opportunity that was that I had found out about through her, Dr. Betty, her name was, and it was through the Can Do Kitchen, and they were offering scholarships for businesses, particularly people without the economic means to be able to start their own business on their own. They were offering that, and I was thinking, oh, okay, I'll look into that. And very long story that I'm gonna put right here, is that I did look into it. I did figure out what it was I wanted to present to them, and it was the cold brew coffee. It came on my radar at some point. I did some brainstorming with friends, and as soon as I thought that, I was like, that's it. Even though nobody had heard of it, they hadn't heard of it. I sat on a panel with 7 people to decide if I was going to get the last scholarship, and I had like researched online, made a bunch of different concoctions at the time, and sat there in front of them. And when they're like, "Well, how long have you been doing this?" "Oh, for a while." I mean, it's true, a while, maybe a couple days, but that's a while, right? So they thought the idea was fascinating and good for me, and they chose me. I got started with their help. I think I was at the Can Do Kitchen for a year and a half, maybe two. I don't know. We moved a couple times, and we went to another location. Now I have my own location. There's 1 minute left, and this is the important part I want to tell you, the why. Okay, why am I doing this? Partly because of the Can Do Kitchen, because of empowerment, because of women. Black and brown people make up the majority of the people that procure your coffee throughout the world, yet we are not the ones in this country in coffee consuming companies who have any power, any say. I want to bring light to that, bring our stories to the table. And black women are the largest growing group of entrepreneurs, yet we have $36,000 worth of funding compared to $1.2 million worth of funding for white males. And we're trying to build businesses. I'm trying to bring everybody to the table, but I want people to realize that equity needs to be thought of in everywhere, in security, in coffee. So I'm inviting you to the table to have a strong black bold sip of Mamaleelu cold brew, and Tamara's going to give you some samples, and that's it. Yay! Woo!